spectacular claims that we've seen is that EVs catch fire easily. What are the facts in this instance, Ewan?
So studies from around the world that have collated all of the fire data from vehicle fires have shown that electric vehicles are between 20 and 60 times less likely to catch fire. You need to do something spectacularly stupid to get a lithium-ion battery to catch fire. And on top of that, the electronics in an electric car, the battery management system, and the thermal management system that regulates the temperature and wicks away heat before it becomes an issue, mean it's even harder to get a battery to enter those sort of abuse conditions where it would catch fire. If it does catch fire, it's a more complex fire to put out, but there are new firefighting techniques being developed which are specific for EVs and are quite frankly common sense. So whereas you would tackle a petrol fire by pouring water onto the top of the car, but the battery's underneath in an electric car, you're now tackling the fire from underneath. Things like that. So fire brigades are getting better at tackling fires when they do happen, not that they happen very often. It's also worth pointing out that quite a lot of electric vehicle fires have not actually involved the battery or not been started by the battery. So whether it was an electrical fault rather than an electrochemical fault, or whether it was arson or an adjacent petrol car had caught fire. For example, Luton Airport, that was a diesel Range Rover. That's when most electric vehicles catch fire. If it is started by the battery, that's incredibly rare, but it can be put out. And as I say, it's minuscule chances versus a petrol or diesel fire. So nowhere near the ticking time bomb that some of the scaremongers would say. And that's empirical data collected from around the world.